Welcome back to Salesmen After Hours, episode 27. Everybody, guys, that's fucking insane. I don't know anybody who's 27 years old, honestly. Like, I can't. Well, I probably do, but
yeah.
I
Okay.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. You guys are on the show too.
I don't know anyone who's 27.
Yeah, do you? I mean,
wait, that's a good question.
This is a show where we talk.
I mean, are you talking exactly 27? Because I know people that are over 27.
I mean, yeah, I would hope you know one person who's over 27. Guys, let's start with what we have for today. We decided to do something a little different. We're gonna see how this works. We decided to write out a few questions for ourselves beforehand, so that we'd have something nice and easy to talk about for
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 1. We're trying out this microphone. I'm gonna still project. If I sound like shit, guys, we're gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and we're gonna find a solution, and we're gonna come back stronger
every time.
Yeah.
Like I say it.
Yeah.
Question 1. What was your most humbling moment this week? While you think, I can tell you guys about mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it actually happened today. And it's what inspired this question. Because I work in real estate, I've mentioned. I was working, typing at my pooter, and at like 4:30 I get like left alone. It's just me in the office and whatever agents are there. So an agent was walking out, and I was like, oh, have a good day. And he was like, oh, no, I'll probably be back in an hour or two. And I was like, oh, okay, great. So everyone left the office, and I was like, oh, this agent's going to come back in an hour or two. I was like, let me make a little Spotify playlist of music I like and that I know he likes, like, from his generation. Like, he's a father of 3, and, like, you know, that generation. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me make a little Spotify playlist for both of us so we can, like, enjoy it. And I spent, like, 15 minutes on it, which is a considerable amount of time for what I did. And he never came back. So I was just listening to the playlist by myself, and that's why I wrote the question, because I feel really humbled. And it was a really good playlist.
How long did it take until you like made the realization that he's not coming back?
I leave work at 6:30. It took me until 6:15 to get like actually really sad. I was like, I guess it's over.
And what time did he leave?
He left at 4 and was like, I'll be back in 2 hours.
He got snatched.
I guess I'll save it for next time, but it's really sad.
He actually put in his 2 weeks and he's never coming back to
So
work.
he's the boss's son, so I don't think he can.
That would be that's fucked up.
Damn.
How about you guys?
I dropped a full slice of pizza cheese side down on the fucking pavement the other day.
Unfortunate. Damn.
My story isn't as I don't have a lot to mine. It's just, you know, it's tragedy and then it's over. So it was a rough moment. I was
It's not a good look.
I can probably one up you though.
Is that right?
There was a preschool teacher. Hi, and in the class I was in this particular day, the other teacher I was with is pregnant. Mm-hmm. I think she's like 5 or 6 months pregnant.
Okay.
And one of the students came by. Actually, no, it was quite a significant amount of them. Where the teacher, we were talking about like, because one of the students just had a younger brother, so he just had a new baby, and the teacher was talking about like, oh, kid's having a baby, and she goes, oh, did you know that, like, trying to like set him up to say that it was her. He goes, you know, one of the teachers here is having a baby. 4 of the students all thought it was me.
Damn.
Damn.
I see, the problem was so the first student, I heard him say my name, so I thought he was like calling for me. I'm like, oh yeah, you want some? And he goes, no. He was laughing. I go, okay. By the third student, I see the teacher keeled over laughing, and I'm like, what is going on? And she goes, let me show you. Hey, buddy. Which teacher do you think is having a baby soon? And the kid looked at her, looked at me, and went, Mr. Eric.
Dude, you got hit by gay says what? You didn't hear it the first time.
Oh my god, I almost
got fucking owned.
pregnant says what?
Dude,
That's crazy.
That's unfortunate.
That's pretty humbling.
That's on
Damn.
your baby.
Thanks.
Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
man.
he's due in August.
Oh, during my birth month? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Why is it
Wow.
lined up like that? Weirdo.
Do you have an answer to the question?
Not really. I mean, the only humbling experience I've had is at work. I work at Starbucks. Ew.
You poor person.
I know.
Poor soul.
We have like new dress code stuff recently, and I didn't have enough. Like all the pants that I had prior to this dress code change, which is stupid as fuck. I had to wear jeans to work, which I hate wearing jeans at my job. It's like the worst experience ever. And I wore these light blue jeans, and I was basically I was washing dishes, and water got all over me. And if you ever get water on denim, it's like not a good thing.
Yeah, that's
And
like-
I got all over my pants, but it looked like I peed myself.
Do they?
And it's like light wash, so it shows up.
Because I'm
It was
just thinking
so
about I'm just thinking
bad.
about the stories of you telling us about like all the different policy changes, all that. Do they still make you write those like bullshit messages on the cups for every one of them?
Yes, every single one. They've actually regulated what we can write now.
Are
Finally.
you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember last time we were talking about like writing like threats and stuff on the cups.
I have a gun.
Have a gun. They literally like dumbed it down so much. They said that we can't write any slang terms. Like we can't say yo or like what's up or
That's
whatever.
What's poppin',
What's
homies?
poppin'? We can't like they literally said in the training you cannot say Riz. You cannot write Riz on the cups. And you can't draw the Roblox like smirking face that you've been seeing all around. Like everyone's been drawing that. Yeah, you can't do that because you can't put any references, music lyrics. You can only put smiley faces and like write hello or good morning or like whatever.
Oh, so it's just boring now.
Yeah, now it's boring.
Do you guys do
Okay.
you have like a preset like I write this on every single cup no matter who it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's different. Some people write enjoy. Some people write. I've seen people write yum every single cup they write on. I'm like,
insane.
I
okay.
could say like yum smile or like I could say yum exclamation point. I
Yeah,
could see,
that's what
or,
some people do that.
or like enjoy smiley face. I think those are
What I would do if I was there is I would write like enjoy, but I would use like a couple of exclamation points. What I would do is I would secretly rank the drink they ordered, and I would rate it out of 10 based on how many exclamation points I give. So if you order something and you see you get like enjoy with like 2 exclamation points, like
It's not that great.
maybe change your order.
Yeah, maybe change it. Okay. Interesting. I usually just write a smiley face because my store is really busy, so I don't feel like writing shit. I mean, you don't get anything.
Damn.
But if it's not busy, I write enjoy, or actually I'll draw on the cup because you can draw. You just can't draw references.
You take
So-
like 3 hours to draw like a whole portrait of this guy on the cup.
It's like, what the fuck is taking so long? And I like,
It's like an iced coffee. It's like pure liquid. It's warm. Like, oh, enjoy.
and he's like smelling the cup, and it just smells reeks of Sharpie. Oh my god! But yeah, that's my humbling moment.
Damn.
Have you been humbled recently? You're very hard to humble.
Yeah, I mean, the closest I would get to it was I barely avoided an accident earlier this week. Completely, like, not my fault. Just like, no.
I ran this red light and some guy was right in front of me. What was I supposed to do?
No. I'll give you a quick rundown, basically. So,
Give us the police
it
report.
was like, I want to say it was Monday, and it was raining. And so what happened was I'm driving, and someone on the opposite lane, I guess speeding a little too much, lost control, jumped the divider again, snapped an
Wait, he
axle
jumped it twice.
because he jumped into oncoming traffic into
And then
my side,
he
went
jumped
back into his side.
Wait, that's actually sick as hell.
At
That's
that
like
point, his axle snapped, so one of his tires now goes flying. Now, this is where I got lucky as shit, because I barely avoided that tire, which then hit a car in front of me,
Oh my god!
and totaled the car in front of me. Fucked up part and interesting part, I was at work, and I mentioned this to the guy who works next to me.
yeah.
And he's like, bro, that's crazy. My friend got into an accident this morning.
No.
And I'm like,
way.
wait, what? And he's like, yeah, look. And he shows me a picture. I'm like, bro,
It.
I've just fucking barely avoided that shit. And
That's-
the fucked up part is, the guy who got hit by the tire that went flying, that was his friend.
Yeah.
He ended up with like 4 slipped discs in his back.
bad. That's
Oh
like
my
And
god.
I was almost in that position. I
Oof.
barely avoided.
That'll-
I got out of that.
That'll fuck you up.
That's
That's like
yeah.
yeah. That's
Insane shit. That it's just person that works next to me.
damn.
Ah!
That's crazy, dude. And fucking
I don't
the
think
fact that
Chelle
it's
liked
next,
this
not even
story.
at like the same company, because
I
that
can't
would still
handle
be
slip
crazy.
discs.
The fact that they were
How
next
many-
to
next
you.
to me.
How many
also is
discs like do you have?
A lot.
A ton of
A lot of this.
Each,
lot of discs?
each vertebra is basically like a
But even
Yeah,
like a
one,
disc
between
It's
each
in
one.
between.
Okay.
but even one like slipping out is still like
Is-
bad on its own.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then when you get
lifetime
4
of-
But I know there was like 4, but like you got something you could spare.
No, yeah. Dude was in the hospital, was getting surgeries. He's suing the shit out of the other guy, and yeah.
Oh my god.
Moving on.
Yep.
God, I hate car crashes.
Shit's
I was just
crazy.
waiting because you were just like, oh, he was driving, he jumped another hurdle, his axles broke, his
Fucking
tire
Mario
fell.
Kart.
Like, all of a sudden, 2 clowns jumped out, were doing backflips, blew up, but it blew up and it came back together.
That would be sick as hell.
wild,
We gotta
man.
do that.
It was
Guys,
What, get into a car crash?
vote on your phones below if you want to see us make a video about that.
A
We'll,
car crash?
I want
we
to say it
can
was
do.
like the Broadway and Sunrise intersection.
we'll have to do
Too
market
close.
research.
No, don't want.
Oh really?
My next question came from another realization at work, where in which I re-downloaded AirBuds.
That was really good.
Thank you. Thank you. I read it. Oh my
There
god!
it goes. That was, you had one for a sec.
Bitch gets a mic and then they can't fucking talk. I re-downloaded AirBuds, and it told me how many times I listened to a song, and it made me nervous and
That app is
scared.
fire. I love AirBuds.
True. And then I counted on my Spotify like history, the truth, because on browser you can get the whole history. So can you guess how many times I've listened to my top 4 songs in the past week? We'll have a ballpark. I have the 4 songs here for you. The 4 songs are "Good Morning Starshine" by Starberry Alarm Clock. This is the 2nd episode in a row I'm mentioning it. Anthems for a 17-year-old girl, but the Maggie Rogers version, because it's like fun and not sad.
But you're not 17, so why would the anthems apply to you?
Because it makes me reminisce of the times in which I was 17.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Outlaw Blues, Bob Dylan. Excellent song. And For the Love of Money by the OJs. Guys, I love For the Love of Money by the OJs. It's the Apprentice theme song.
I was about to
If
say,
you-
is that, yeah.
Money, 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 money.
Money.
So like, give me, let's give me like a little ballpark.
Alright.
I spend most of my time listening to music.
So now, I was gonna say, are you like me with music, where if you find a couple songs you like, you will listen to the shit out of them until like they're unbearable?
Yeah, these are the only 4 songs I've listened to this past week, including like maybe some like Sugar Ray and Paul McCartney.
Let's do one at a time. Let's do Price is Right rules. Close to it without going over.
Yeah, we'll do the
Sure,
first one
yeah.
first. I'll like lower the square.
Are
as it
they,
goes.
are they
No,
like,
don't look at that.
that's important. We
Don't
can't
look
watch
at
that
that.
yet.
You cannot watch it yet.
It's not my fault. Billy's escape button is like a orange thing.
I'm sorry, guys.
It doesn't say escape. It just has a head on it.
It's just orange.
Guys, I need an RGB keyboard. I'm sorry. Is it are they ordered from like is number 1 gonna be like the highest? Is it like
No, they're ordered in the way
Or
they
just how
showed up
many
on my
times
receipt.
they- okay, alright, yeah.
Receiptify?
receipt?
Receiptify?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
I'd
app.
assume that number 1 is the most played, if that's the case, right?
No.
Is that how?
Don't
No,
it
I
assume
think
that.
it's just in that or so like.
So they just
what
put
is
in
it,
that
song 1 was
This is like
Okay.
from the month.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
talking
okay,
about
okay.
like in the past week.
Okay.
They're not in order at all, except for. Alright, so let's start with
Okay.
Good Morning Starshine by Strawberry Jam. Strawberry
Who,
Alarm Clock.
who wants to set the bar?
I think we're gonna go. I think we should go for a safe option. I think we should go for a light 50 to start off.
Okay. I'm thinking more like 100.
Let's say 125.
I'm gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna go 75.
You guys think I have a lot of like more time than I do.
Well, I need to see like what the bar is first, then we can go from
Wait,
there.
George, what was your guess?
100.
Billy, what was
50.
your guess? I think Billy gets that point. He was the closest. Let me slowly lower this.
Let's fucking go.
58.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
And
all
I
right.
I listen to that one a couple times every single morning, so like that's the bar.
That's what
Okay.
I was like thinking of. Like you listen to it a couple times every morning. I remember
Yeah.
you said that. So
All right.
so I'm like, let me go high.
That's elite ball knowledge.
True.
Elite salesman after hours knowledge.
Yeah, I know my
Okay.
trivia.
Next
Okay.
one, Anthems for a 17-year-old girl. The context for it is that it makes me devastatingly sad, so I can't listen to it too much. But I did lose a connection with one of my closest friends recently, so it is poignant.
Do you want to start us off, Jack?
I don't remember what the number was for
okay.
this.
I'm gonna go with. Let's shoot for 43.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm feeling 43.
Well, Chelle
the
just
Taylor
said that
Swift
they
song,
don't,
right?
they can't get through it a whole lot. So you.
Well, no, keep going.
All right. 29.
I hate you.
Say, that's fucked up, dude. That's like,
Anyway.
that shouldn't be allowed.
30.
Oh,
Okay.
you bitch. Oh,
Price
you
is Right
piece
rules.
of shit.
Price is
I
Right
was
rules.
gonna
do
that.
It's
valid.
my fucking number.
I'm gonna go.
Whoa!
I think we have to bleep that out.
I
Where did that come from?
I apologize for what George said. I hope we yelled loud enough for you all to forget that, because I really don't feel like bleeping it.
Swinging for the fence.
I'm gonna put,
This is a game.
Everything's fine.
George said something really funny. It was so funny that we don't want you guys to hear
We're
it, so we're gonna
guessing
bleep it out. It was- he said a really funny joke that we're gonna gatekeep. All right. I'm gonna
What's
go
your
with.
guess?
I'm gonna go with 46 on this one. I'm gonna go a little up.
I don't remember the number, but I fear Jack might be completely on the ball. I could be
Jack, what did
Holy
you say?
fuck, 43. Holy fuck.
Damn.
close. Damn. Wait, so what was your guess?
I was 48, but I went over, so Jack is the point.
Jack does get the point.
See, with sad songs like that, I do the same thing. I can't
I
listen
listen
to
to
it,
it
but then
43
when
times
something
also.
happens, it's like I listen to it over and over again.
I'm like, it's saying all the words that my brain is thinking. I'm like, let me just keep going. Because I did say,
okay,
God,
I'm
I
sorry,
do love a
it's fine,
wallow.
it's
I
fine,
love wallows.
It's fine. It's fine.
So 1 point for Jack, 1 point for Billy.
Yay!
Someone can win this, or we can all get points and be happy.
OMG.
The next one is Outlaw Blues, Bob Dylan. My context for that is it's been Sean's favorite song recently, so we listen to it a lot. So I'm not including the times that I've listened to it on Sean's phone, because it's probably quadruple. I'm counting the times I listen to it on my own little... Oh, and also for context, I'm...
You too?
No. Yeah. This is really embarrassing to admit, but I'm making an edit to Outlaw Blues of the character Bubbles from The Wire.
Oh, they're gonna say Trailer Park Boys.
No. Bubbles from The
Bubbles.
Wire.
Okay.
I'm on season 2. No one
Listen
spoil
to
me.
it a lot.
But it has the line, I got my dark side glasses, I got for good luck my black tooth, and he has a little black tooth, so, okay, anyways. How many times?
Why don't you go first, George?
Making it-
We're going to go for a solid 40.
I also don't remember the number, so.
41. Piece of shit.
You started it.
I'll go higher.
How did I start it?
You took my number.
That's true.
That's true.
I'm gonna go with 48.
Right in the back, huh?
I'm gonna go with 106.
Hello?
No, I fuck with it.
5,000.
5 million listens.
Okay, I don't remember the number. I only remember the last one, really.
I feel like we're not gonna get this. Wait. 30.
Did anyone
No, we
I-
all said
No,
in
the
the
lowest
40s.
was 40.
I got close.
say? Oh,
I
what'd you
was
say?
106.
Oh, right. I guess I'm gonna
I
give
guess-
it to George in the hopes that we can all, that Eric
I
can make
think
a
if we-
guess,
I
and
think
then
if we
we'll all get a point.
Go over, then I think just whoever's closest.
So
should
we'll
count.
start the
It's all on
episode
you.
all with
It's
points.
all on
and
you,
be
pal.
happy.
I got a lot
All right.
of pressure here now.
All right.
Precious building.
So for the context, I watched The Apprentice religiously as a child. I watched all the episodes. Fuck Donald Trump, but I took no politics off of your cue cards, so I'm allowed to say
We can
that.
talk about it now.
What? It being the political, fucking zeitgeist of the United States
We
right
can
now?
make this a political
No,
podcast now.
Oh
No.
my god,
It should
guys.
be what the word zeitgeist means.
Really get back. Really get back. Love The Apprentice. My boss played this the other day, I think last week, and I forgot how much I loved it. It's a 7-minute song.
That's true.
But
True.
oh, it's such a yes. Go first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who didn't go first yet?
I think Eric didn't go first
Yeah.
yet. Go first,
Alright,
buddy.
Set the bar.
Taking into account that it's a 7-minute song, 25.
Do you remember
I
the
didn't-
number
I
for
didn't
this
like
one?
that.
Or-
I do.
Okay.
Oh,
I
like
do
that
because
face.
Airbuds was not. I was like, when I looked at it on Airbuds, I was like, that can't be right. So I think it was from the past 2 days.
Mhm.
What? Yeah. Yes.
All right,
Let me tell you the context. Disregard that it's a 7-minute song. I hand counted on my Spotify,
Oh my.
so I have tallies
Damn,
in my
all
notes
right.
app.
You
So
gotta
I
show me
know.
where the history is. I don't know where to find that.
It's
Yeah.
so it says it just says history.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
Okay.
I do agree. A long song wouldn't deter me either for how many times I'd listen to it. I've listened to Echoes by Pink Floyd,
Yep.
and on repeat, I want to say for 4 hours one time.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to go higher. I want to go, let's go 36.
Okay. Eric, do you want to revise your number at all?
I'm gonna wait till the end, and I might change my number then.
Okay, that's against the rules, and I'm not letting you do that.
Oh, all right.
That's like not how this like.
If I get a
that's
point,
not how
I'll give it
games
to you.
work.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, so now Jack and I are a team. Then so I'll stick by his number.
What, oh,
What was your number again?
I said 36. It's
All
probably
right,
not
I'll
even
back
right.
36.
Has
with him.
anybody looked at the rule book, guys? Is this allowed?
no, no, but I'll allow it.
Keep
It's the
your
last
answer.
We
one.
have a secret alliance now. It's not a secret anymore.
George.
Okay, so they're at 36.
If you fucking,
Yes,
I
no.
swear to
It's
gonna go
God,
37.
I swear to God.
No, I won't do that to you. I will go up to like 55.
Wow. All right.
107.
Guys.
If he's
got this,
closer,
Jack.
that'd be crazy.
If it's like 230.
Hey guys.
It's like 2.
What? Oh.
Damn.
Dude, I
Probably
said
not good.
103 for the last one.
What would you say for this one?
You said
I
100.
said
Oh, yeah.
I said 106 for the last one. I think.
Billy gets 2 points, and he can decide what he wants to do with those 2 points.
130.
So now Jack has 1
wow.
point, Eric has 0, George has 1, Billy has 2.
Hang on.
Super math.
Giving
Let's do-
points
yeah.
as gifts are allowed.
Let's do some math real quick.
I'm gonna.
What is it? 7.
Since Eric is on a team with Jack, I'm gonna take Jack's point. For,
Okay,
So
perfect.
Let's just do.
So, okay, I need you guys to also consider in the math. I don't know if this changes the number for you, like in your souls, but it's so long that at the end where it just goes for like a minute and a half, I'll just skip to the next beginning of the song.
All right. So, do you want to subtract 103 minutes from that then?
So, so Billy
'Cause
took
we're-
Jack's point, so neither of you have points. So I don't know what you're trying to prove.
Because right now that's at 12 hours this week of listening to that.
Okay.
Guys, we're on a show.
see,
Why are we doing
Do we
that?
want
There's-
to subtract
I
the,
So there's
the
24
filler?
hours in a day.
I'm just saying. We wanted to see how long you were listening to the song. This
12
week.
hours
Yeah.
of my life. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So the points are Jack has 0 because Billy stole his. Eric has 0 because he lost. George has 1 and George has 1 and Billy has 3.
No, you know what? I'll redistribute. I'll make everything equal.
Oh, okay, so everyone has 1 point. Everyone won. Participation trophies for all.
But I am gonna be killing one of you that I will choose. So.
I think that's a fair trade-off. Yeah. Do we want to see?
I wonder which one of us he's gonna kill.
Guys, I saw the most insane fucking video this morning. Oh no. Okay, so I love like monkey videos. I think those are like the coolest fucking things. They're like, cause what could you ever change about a monkey video, right? It's just like, they're all perfect except for this one. I found one that I'm not.
some strong words. The one monkey video that's not perfect.
Is it time?
You can play it. Catch that?
What the?
Run that back.
Wait, run that back again. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Do you want it in slow motion?
Yeah, put it
Yeah.
like
And
put it like
full
really
screen it
slow.
also.
It's as full screen as it can be right now.
Okay. Yeah, go back to like near like the first like half.
Oh. Letting it all loose.
He has a ball sack like a man.
I thought your first one was like the teeth and all of that.
No, that's cute. That's not like he's smiling at the camera. That's fun.
Showing off his grills.
Yeah. Dude, when I sent Chelle the video to put in, it was like a flashback to the fucking skull at my desk at like 9:30 in the morning. That was a life-changing experience for me, and I felt like you guys had to.
You had to watch
experience
that, then
also.
do like a full shift at work.
Literally, dude. I was thinking about that all fucking day.
Damn.
That's.
What's it?
We may need a second to recover after that one.
Just imagine you at your desk at like 12:30 and you blink and you just like see it
Just
appear
like
in your brain.
Just like, oh fuck. Guys, someone else has got to pick this up. I don't know what
Like I can share my tale about my really bad night last night.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, I am a fan of the basketball team, the New York Knicks. And they're currently in a playoff series against the Boston Celtics, and they're looking pretty good in it.
Mhm.
They looked like they were about to close the series out last night.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of you have seen on social media, but whenever the Knicks win a playoff game, they tear the city
I
down.
was gonna say, New York turns into like a battleground.
It turns
right?
into genuinely just Gotham.
It's like whether the Eagles win or lose the Super Bowl, we're gonna have to rebuild Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh no! If the Knicks win the championship, New York is gone.
It's fucking what's that World War Z,
Mhm.
where it's like we're getting off on the helicopter and people are like fucking climbing on each other to grab us. Dude, it's like,
Anyway, seeing as they're never going to do it for the Rangers, I wanted to go into the city last night to kind of experience it if they were going to win.
Mhm.
So I'm sitting in the train station, and I'm looking at the game on my phone to see if I want to go in, and they're getting their asses kicked. It's not even close. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go. The game 6 is on Friday. Let's go in on Friday and do it then. So I'm like, all right. I was gonna get dinner in the city, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go in now. So let me see what I'm gonna get for food. And right behind the train station is the Wingstop.
this is
This is last night,
oh, okay.
right? This is last night, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
So I go to the Wingstop and I order 10 garlic parm wings. And I'm sitting there and she gives me the wings. And as I leave, I stop and remember, oh, you have to pay separately for like the dippings. So I go back and I say, can I get 2 large cups of ranch? What?
The dippings?
Yeah, the ranch, the blue cheese, you dip this
Dip.
whole thing.
Just dip.
The dippings?
Dip. Dip or dip.
Yeah,
Just dip.
just
Yeah.
dip.
So I go, can I get 2 large cups of ranch? She goes, all right, brings me up, I pay for them. She goes back to the freezer and takes out 6 cups, big cups of ranch dressing and puts them in my bag. And I'm trying to like laugh it off and be like, what are you doing? So I was like, oh, are those the larges? And she goes, yeah, when you order large, you get, oh, you order 2. And she went back and got 6 more. So in my bag last night were 10 garlic parm wings and 12 cups of ranch dressing. if I used 1 cup per wing, I'd still have 2 left over.
What are you doing with it? Because you didn't finish all of it. What are you
No,
doing?
do you want how many? Do you want how
Where
many?
is it
Do you want how many
right
ranches I used last night?
One.
1.
Yeah.
Guys, knowing him, he definitely threw them out.
Oh no, they're all in my fridge.
Okay.
Oh my god, 11 cups of
It,
ranch.
in the back of my fridge is like a tower of
I'm gonna
ranch
come
cups.
over at 4 a.m. and check if
You
you're
can
alive.
validate. Yeah, I'll send you a picture when I get home.
No,
Oh
I have to see
my
it with my own eyes.
But I'm standing there and I'm like, because I already paid for them, I can't be like, oh, I guess just put them back because it's expensive. It was like $4 for a large ranch, which we'll talk about that later. But she like,
Will we? What?
just that's a story for another time.
No.
But like, I'm sitting there and I want to be like, you put 10 wings in my bag. Do you not ever take the time to stop and think, are you sure you want to order 2 of them? Because, I don't know, if you're in my position, I would assume if you say, can I get 2 large cups of ranch, that's 2 cups of ranch. Does it ever stop and she'd be like, maybe I should tell him that the large comes in 6 and be like, are you sure?
As like I can give the perspective of the worker here as someone who's worked in food service for like I think 3 years. Like we don't fucking care. Whatever's on the paper, we're just gonna give it to you. It's like I'm
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me challenge you with the idea of she didn't give a fuck. She looked at you, she went,
that was our
maybe
10.
this kid wants more ranch. And she went, all the ranch.
That was our 10 of her 12
But
hours.
just a courteous, are you sure,
Yeah,
would have been
that's-
great.
But like, as far as she knows, you do them like shots.
That's
Exactly.
true also.
Well-
even too, you could be bringing them like back because you want ranch. I don't know. Or like you have a party and like they want ranch or
Yeah.
something.
Hell, maybe you're cutting up each wing into like 20, and then you're divvying those up
Hey,
between the souls.
yeah.
Let me play devil's advocate. What did he say?
He goes, you can split up with 20 and you dip them in the sauce.
Sauce.
This is like a fucking YouTube poop.
Sauce. In the dippins.
Sauce.
But I'm standing there and she puts the ranch in my bag. And I gotta think of something clever to say, so I go, guess I'm good on ranch for a while.
She probably wanted to kill herself after that. Cause I was gonna say, I was like I'm trying to like understand the situation of like how a customer could be mad at receiving more of a product for essentially for free. And to be fair, I worked at a deli and there were some times where if I was feeling like nice and generous, I would give someone like, if they ordered like the one under a pound, I would give them a pound, but like only charge them for like the one under a pound, like what they asked for.
You do shit like that for just whoever.
Yeah, I don't like that Dan, the customer service worker at Stop and Shop, is side-eyeing me.
Did it look like a side eye?
I like saw your head look up and I was like, my manager's gonna come for me. My manager who works at a different store.
Stop and Shop mentioned.
Stop and Shop mentioned. Attention grabbed. But there was one time where I gave a man, an old man, a full pound of Munster cheese. And knowing like me and like us and our friends and like our habits with cheese and especially Munster cheese, I was like, let me give him a full fucking pound. I'm feeling nice. You know, I want to take a couple slices myself. Yeah, but yeah. What? Anyways. But he came back the next day yelling at me, going, why'd you give me a full fucking pound? This whole thing's gonna go to waste tomorrow! And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was doing a nice gesture. And he was like, that's not fucking nice. You're making me waste cheese. You're making me waste cheese. He didn't return it. He came back to the store empty-handed to yell. So that feels like you.
How bored are you gonna be to come back to complain about more? Because let me make one thing. I wasn't mad about it. I was just
Bewildered.
If you would have looked up the look on my face when that woman said, "Oh, you ordered 2."
So that means 6 more.
Oh my god.
Also, quick aside on your thing, Chelle, like, that guy owns a fridge. I don't fucking believe him.
Exactly.
That guy owns a fridge. He owns a freezer. You can keep that guy from however many fucking years ago this was.
Munster guy, if you're out there.
Because we know you're watching.
Exactly.
You are not a friend of the show. We will not have you on.
Our parents' generation, though, just thinks that, like, once the sell-by date passes, the cheese is gone and bad forever. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. God. Like, what? It's good. It's cheese. It was aged for before we were born.
It's meat, that makes sense, but it's cheese.
That reminds me
Literally.
of a quick story from my past when I was younger. Yeah. I went to with my grandmother and my grandfather. We went to Friendly's, and this
My
is like,
grandfather loved Munster cheese.
and this was this is probably the only time I went out to dinner with like the two of them. And my grandfather orders like the chicken sandwich ever, and he gets fries. And the waitress comes out and gives him fries. He looks at them, calls the waitress over, and we're like, "You okay?" And the waitress goes, "Yeah, is there a problem?" He goes, and this is a quote. He goes, "Look at me. Do I look like I can eat all those fries to you?" And
Oh, wait, you told me.
And she looks at me, and she's like, "I don't." He goes, "Stop. Can I get a small to-go box for the pile of fries you gave me?" And my grandmother's sitting there.
The Zoom has died.
No!
Wait, but now we technically have this mic to hold us through in these moments. Ah!
And so my grandma.
Speed change, speed change, speed change, speed change.
Eat the batteries.
I'm not eating the batteries.
I'll do that.
They're yummy snacks.
God,
So.
your grandfather in that moment was like, well, what's the opposite of aura farming? Because that's what he was doing there.
Diora farm.
That.
He was losing aura points.
Yeah,
Or a
negative
deforestation.
There you go.
Negative
That's-
karma.
Yeah, honestly.
Everybody disliked
Yeah.
that.
Just thought of that poor like.
Slate.
Good. And we're back, everybody. Hey, what were you saying, Eric?
Just the thought of that poor like underpaid Friendly's waitress having to deal with my grandfather. Fucking complained that he had too many fries.
I can't imagine.
What a guy.
Anyway,
Hi, Jack.
Speaking of fries, I have a soup rise.
Hi, Jack.
Jack has soup.
I have soup. Yes, I do.
No way. What kind of soup?
You'll see.
How
Jack,
many
when
fries
when you put that on your cue card, I genuinely thought you meant you had something about soup. It wasn't until you texted me later in the day that I realized.
Is super forming a rebellion and rising up against power?
Yeah. Well, you'll see the soup because this soup is piping hot, guys. I have
Fresh off the stove.
Fresh off the stove. I got a pot. I put ingredients together, and yeah, you're gonna see those ingredients flourish into a big soup.
Is this the new way of saying you're gonna spill tea? You're gonna rise soup?
No.
Do you want me to play a funky tune while I go through them?
Yeah, play a fun, funky tune.
Let's see if this one's funky. It is.
This funky noise?
Oh, shit!
Hey. Guys, I did them during my spare time.
Holy fuck.
That's Chelle, that's George.
Wait,
That's
damn!
Eric, and that's a mock of Dan, because I had to find a picture.
That's
of
just
him.
doing the rock face.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Wow.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Very
That's my shoe. I didn't do
nice.
myself. I mean, I'm getting to it.
You should, yeah.
I have it like halfway done, but I couldn't get it done because I wanted. Everyone was here, so I wanted to show all y'all.
That's so
Yeah.
sick.
Wow.
That
Once
was-
you get yours, we should use those for the website. 'Cause that'll
Please,
have a
God,
picture
so we
of
can all be
everyone
matching.
in the same style. Yeah.
That is true. Everybody, go to our website.
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah.
These might be here when I'm done with me.
That's so
Maybe.
sick, actually.
Maybe.
Salesmanpod.myportfolio.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our portfolio.
So that is my soup rise. How do you guys like my soup?
That's
Very nice.
That's
Send me,
some
you have to
awesome
send me
soup.
like the high quality like whatever like the
Yeah.
the higher like version of it.
Totally. I totally got you.
Totally.
Oh yeah, we can do this also.
We have a game.
I was thinking
Game.
But-
not really a game, just kind of like a concept.
I just want to say thank you, Jack, for making those.
Yes,
That's really
seriously.
sick and sexy.
Fucking insane actually.
Wow. We have a game.
I was thinking about my favorite numbers before, and one of those numbers happens to be 7. Then I realized in a moment of clarity in my third eye truly sort of awakening, I realized that there's 7 of us. Unless I've miscounted, which would be really embarrassing.
1,
fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, okay, all right.
And number 8 in my head.
If I had counted wrong, I might
Yeah.
have left and never came back. But yeah, I figured it'd be funny if we tried to cast ourselves as the 7 deadly sins. So I was trying to think of like groups of 7 that are popular, and like I was thinking of like characters at first, which I really couldn't get anything, and then I realized, oh shit, that. So.
Teen Tight? No.
What?
What?
They're 5, right?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that their whole bit?
No,
There's
that's
5.
SpongeBob. You're thinking of
Oh, that reminds me, the 7 deadly
What?
SpongeBob theory.
that H SpongeBob.
Oh.
Oh, is that not what you were talking about?
No, but that's also a cool point. I was just thinking of what other groups had 7, and I was like, I want to be Raven
dwarfs?
from
True. Yeah. I don't know how I didn't think of that,
Snoopy.
actually.
No.
Snoopy.
Sleepy.
Sleepy, douchebag.
Grumpy.
No.
Was it-
Bashful.
That wasn't a new one that they made.
Grumpy.
They made
Wait, Grumpy is George.
yeah.
I can be. No, Sean's bashful.
Yeah.
Happy Jack.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Or dozy.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey, you're not in this episode.
Oh man.
I am, and I think that was funny.
You're not in this episode.
No, you're not in this episode. Hold on, don't look at it yet. We need to put it inside of the.
7.
You know what? We're copying the whole goddamn thing.
Just the whole wiki page.
It needs to go to the slide to get screen recorded.
Dan, be
In
sneezy.
real time, I'm gonna edit the wiki page.
Please.
How?
You know?
How? Why are we upside down?
Okay. Okay, we have Doc. Condensed.
Oh,
Doc.
Doc is like the oldest one, I think. Or he's like the.
Yeah.
Like the.
Wait, so Billy can be Doc. Not
Okay.
that he's the oldest,
Wait,
but that.
There's a
it's his
description of
fault.
what they do.
What they do?
they
What
do.
is up with you in pronouncing words today?
Doc is just. Doc wears glasses and often mixes up his words.
That's me.
Hey.
That's literally me.
Grumpy. There you go. Georgie. Happy. Jake.
Yeah.
Sleepy. Dan. Or Eric. What are the other ones? No.
Oh no, I'm probably.
You're dopey.
Yeah,
You're dopey.
Dan's sleepy because he's late.
That's crazy.
Spencer, are you sneezy then? Cause Sean's bashful.
And I'll be sneezy.
Achoo.
Okay, great. Okay, we have a game.
Yes. Let's do that, but again, and for much worse things. All right. Wrath.
I think that might be an easy one.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a gimme, I think.
It's that one.
Gluttony.
That's another easy one.
Wow.
The word, I don't even get a look, and I know he's looking at me.
Sloth. Oh, Dan.
Sloth is Dan.
Dan, not right now.
Dan, right now. Wow, three fucking layups.
I'd rather be away for sloth than gluttony.
Pride.
Pride could be.
Sean.
No, Sean's greed because of his like belief that he's winning the lottery.
I don't. So I don't. So I.
I
So I
I
don't.
don't know that's greed. That's
don't
just
know.
like that's
So I-
taking a chance.
Just like the ABBA
Sean
song.
would be more lust, if anything. Or
I feel like Jack would be lust.
Jack lust.
Jack
maybe.
You know, SpongeBob on the
Oh,
Deadly Sin theory was.
So you're lust.
Sean would be a good envy. I think you're right on that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, actually, that's a lot better.
Three scenes.
Three.
Who's left?
Billy and
You,
you.
us.
Well,
I do spend a lot on Dokkan. Does that fall under greed?
Yes,
Or-
because you want them units.
That's true.
True.
Yeah, you know what?
I do spend like
Or-
hours on like my hair and everything. I feel like that's prideful.
Yes.
I did get them. I have gotten them except Goku, but it did some for him. I don't think that's
So with the amount of money you've spent on that game, do you have like the best possible team?
No.
Or
Not
okay.
the best team. I have all the units that make up the best team, but like I don't like. I'm nowhere near having like every character or whatever. Like there's.
Also, what is the picture on the left?
Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Who is that?
Yes.
Who is that man?
What?
Yes.
I'm looking up groups of 7
Oh, okay. All right.
in media.
Here we go.
Movies with 7.
Are there 7
That's
Spice
not
Girls?
helpful.
Are there?
Oh, there's. Wait, what'd you say?
Spice Girls.
Isn't there 3 of them?
No.
There's more than that. Wait.
Scary Shorty,
I think there's 5.
Old Spice.
I got Big Hero 6, but isn't that 7? But isn't that 6 of them?
And also, isn't that a
It says it
Disney
in the
movie?
name.
How many like fast food burger joints are there?
Definitely more than 7, so we could just pick from those if we want. Definitely more.
Definitely more than 7.
I don't know how many, but I know it's more than 7.
Dude, if
Oh,
we're,
don't worry, guys. I got something from Reddit.
Dude, if we're doing 7 days of the week, you're a
Dude,
slam. You're
wait,
a home
yeah.
run Monday.
What do you?
Yeah.
7.
7 virtues, the days of the week.
All right, can
Corporal acts of mercy.
What?
Heavens.
Wait, what are
see-
fucking corporal?
Stick the fuck with me.
Okay. All right.
Heavens, seas. I bumped into you.
There are the 7 C's.
Hills of Rome, continents, liberal arts, wonders of the ancient world, colors of the rainbow, and classical planets. I think we should bang all of these out. I think it's silly. What are you crashing out about,
Or
bud?
crashing out? What's the good equivalent of a crash out?
I'm trying to limit my dialogue.
A crash in.
Crashing.
You can come say something into my mic over here if you would
I
like.
think I'm the only one qualified to assign people to wonders of the ancient world, but I love the 7 wonders of the world are awesome.
Those are sick as
Wait,
hell.
Um,
I already have a list of those that I've.
That's true. We've made
I
that
have
before.
that.
We've definitely done that. One of them is my house. I don't know. They just put it on the list recently. I don't know what.
I got Corporal Works of Mercy. Which one did you say you're qualified in, Dan?
Seven wonders of the ancient world.
Okay, you do that one right now. I don't know them. Come here.
Okay.
And we have Dan in this episode.
The Dan cameo.
Yeah.
The Dan cameo.
His hair's just gonna be like swinging.
Sure. Am I sitting
like,
there or
crouched
am I
down.
just okay?
Guys, it's Dan.
Hey. So, since we at Salesmen After Hours have a recurring joke about Dan, which is me, having random knowledge of random trivia,
Yeah.
you're about to collectively internally facepalm as you hear me list, without having to look them up, the 7 wonders of the ancient world.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. It's not gonna be internally.
Probably not. Okay, so
But I'm excited to hear this.
the one that everybody knows, because it's the only one still standing, is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Great Pyramid of Giza, there's that one. There was the statue of Zeus at Olympia, the Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, may or may not have actually existed, the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, the Temple of Artemis, and... Fuck.
Not at the last.
Wait, no. It's always the last one. It's always the last one.
Bring it home.
Oh, Colossus of Rhodes.
There we go.
Colossus of Rhodes.
I love the Colossus.
Sweat that the end there,
In like a disaster movie at the end, when everyone in the control room gets excited at the end.
Yeah.
When they fucking knock the meteor out of the way.
I literally already have a pre-made list that I
That's
made
funny.
years ago. It's probably very outdated.
Just swap in whoever's not like here with somebody.
Yeah. Let me just I gotta word search it. It's on a list of lists.
Oh yeah, this is something we do we make I think we brought it up in
Yeah.
Coffee and Credits, but we make like lists for like TV shows or like movies or whatever, and we say like who we would be, and we have a document that's like the last time I checked, I think it's at like 320 something pages. I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Actually, so this would be a lot easier with visuals. Chelle, do you want to I could say them and you could Google image search them?
Wait, can't I hold on? Can't I
We got
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it on Google stock images.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So do Great Pyramid of Giza first, because everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
So I had this. I feel like you could all agree with me on this one. I had this as Billy.
That is
Okay.
literally me. That's how I feel when I drive into work in the morning. That's what I feel like.
So are we feeling that one? We feeling
Yeah.
Billy is Great Pyramid? Now look up the Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Hanging Gardens of my ass.
Where's that in Babylon?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like down the road, right?
Is it like in North Babylon or?
Maybe it's in West Babylon. Have you seen it yet since you moved there?
I've been constructing it.
That's sick. That's sick as hell. Those names are getting bleeped out, by the way.
This is all I got.
Fuck yeah.
That's
I don't think.
Hold on. Hold.
Hanging garden concept.
Yeah. Like.
yeah. So I have this one as Jack.
Okay. That's a nice ass building.
It
That's
is.
Yeah.
That's true.
See, of all the wonders of the ancient world, this is the only one that we're not certain of whether or not it actually existed.
So,
There's written records. There's written records of all the other ones, and they're also laying in ruins. But
so if we're not if we're not even sure that it existed, how does it get the spot of a wonder of the world?
That's a pretty.
I
hard
don't
tag,
know.
Right? That's a pretty hard get to become an ancient wonder of the world. I think that's a sick invite.
There has to have been like enough of something of it for them to say. Okay,
yeah, I'm sure it
it's-
didn't. I'm sure it didn't just come out of
I was
nowhere.
gonna say, yeah, it has to
But
be-
it's probably the kind of thing where like there are records of it, but they don't line up.
or they're
Yeah,
very,
yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
like very fucked up.
Yeah.
Because of time, and a lot of records don't make it through time that well.
So
Yeah.
all the other ones, I feel like we could come up with ones. We can come up with them. Next we'll do a statue of Zeus at Olympia.
I think I actually don't know.
I do. This is an awesome statue.
Oh yeah, this shit is sick as hell. I've seen this before.
Maybe. Let's see who could be that. Maybe Eric,
Nah, I'm looking
George. Okay.
Dan's listing us as ancient wonders of the world.
Who is this?
George.
That is. I think I've George. I think I've seen that in your basement before. Like,
Yeah, I think George is.
Well,
good.
like half of these were in Greece. So
But like this one specifically.
Oh yeah, dude, that's you.
next one do Colossus of Rhodes.
That's what they called you in my school. Sorry.
I mean, it could be.
Fat.
Yo, who the fuck is this? Hold on.
Yeah, but jump down.
Yo,
Damn.
You have
Alright.
to sail in between his legs.
I wanna
Yeah.
be this one.
What's this guy's name?
Colossus of Rhodes.
I wanna be this one.
Okay, sure.
Piece of shit.
He must have a big card.
I used to play a lot of like Civ games, and in all the Civ games you can build a lot of the ancient
Really?
ones,
That's
and it's really fun.
That's awesome. Next one do Temple of Artemis.
I'm sorry.
that was
That was me when I
the
sang.
Temple of Artemis. I think that was one of the recordings I got from there.
Please, God, let me copy and paste this fucking thing.
I'm just
Hold
gonna
on.
like sit on the floor and just project. Hi.
Hey, bitch.
Oh, they're closed today.
Oh fuck.
The Temple of Artemis.
Damn. That's a flourish. Yeah.
So who could be that one? It's just kind of a fucking temple.
I mean, Sean was saying this to me the other day, so like.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay. All right.
Sean's got
I'll take that.
rectangular.
Sure.
So
You're on quite the roll this
Perfect.
episode.
Sean does have pillars surrounding him usually.
I do.
Okay, so next one we'll do. Look up Lighthouse of Alexandria.
This one I know about. This one's sick as hell.
Yeah.
Love the lighthouse of light.
The Lighthouse of Lighthouse.
Hey, I looked up the
Wait.
wrong thing.
What did you?
Ignore it. I just looked up a slash.
Did you look up paracord? What?
I just looked up a slash.
I like library. You good today?
Did you see the way he walked into the studio? No, that's not good.
No, he's gone right now. Hang on. Give him a minute.
What did you even say?
I like library.
That is kind of funny. All right.
Yeah, but what if we reference the library?
Lighthouse of Alexandria. Alexandria.
Who have we not
Yeah,
done?
I think it's you and me.
Yeah,
Billy,
you're the Great
Jack,
Pyramid. You're
George.
Jack is Hanging Gardens.
It's you and
Yeah.
me.
Then this
Okay.
has to be you because it can't be Eric.
What's the last one?
I think Eric works for the
Wait,
last
wait,
one
why
anyway.
can't that be me?
Because the last one has to be you, apparently.
Yeah.
The last one is the mausoleum at
No, I keep
Halicarnassus.
deleting this. I keep Ah! What is it?
Mausoleum
Yeah?
at Halicarnassus.
Here we go.
HALI.
There's a lot of backspaces. Sorry.
Got it. That's Eric. That's Eric. That's literally.
You know what?
Yeah, that's
Boy,
true.
boy, when you're right.
That's pretty true. That's true. Yeah,
When
that's
you're
true.
right, you're right. You know?
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Damn.
So there you have it.
Thank you, Dan, for your
That
infinite
was-
wisdom.
You're built like this.
I've said all that's necessary. I now take my leave.
Vote on your phones below, guys, if you'd like us to do an episode at the Great Pyramid of Giza, or any of these locations.
Do you guys want to do one more group of 7?
Should we do days of the week?
Your days of the week.
We'll do days of the week because that's easy, but I also looked up,
What?
Don't worry about that.
I'm Wednesday. I'm Wednesday.
Yeah, sure.
I also have the Corporal Works of Mercy. So Sean can be Wednesday.
George is slant up Monday.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I feel like I'm a Friday.
Yeah, I could see that.
Cause then Jack would be Saturday.
Oh, so Billy and I are the weekend.
Well, the weekend makes good music. I don't know why we're talking about him right now. But
Eric, you're a Tuesday. Billy's a Thursday.
That's the meanest thing you've ever said to me.
I don't think that's the meanest thing I've ever said to
Calling
you.
me Tuesday is hands down.
Yeah,
better than Wednesday.
exactly.
I'll take Thursday. Thursday's pretty good. That's like lots of day we record this show.
Exactly.
That's, you know, that's not.
Unless Dan wants to be Tuesday and you want to be Sunday.
I can take Tuesday.
Okay.
You're a real one then.
Sunday blows more, like, you know.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
Like Sunday.
Alright, what are these then?
Okay, so it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Friday.
Saturday,
Sunday. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
We have Corporal Works of Mercy because that's what Google said is a group of 7.
And I know what these are, but some other people here might not. So.
I think they're just like good things you can, like merciful things you can do
I like being merciful.
to like
Alright.
God.
George, you're not in this conversation then?
No, George, I know which one George is gonna be. George is gonna be to bury the dead.
Yeah.
Let me make it
Yeah.
bigger.
That's George, man.
Can I plunder while I'm
That's
at
how. It's. I mean.
What are you, Davy Jones?
I was gonna say this is how you get your acts of mercy, and I don't know if you want to counteract it that quickly. I mean.
It's like a counter negative. It balances out.
Right?
So George is burying the dead.
Take us through these. What are some of the other ones?
Let's start from the bottom to the top then.
Okay.
To visit the imprisoned
The imprisoned. Imprisoned.
or ransom the captive.
Yo, I can ransom a captive.
I was ransoming a captive last night.
His life is an Assassin's Creed game, I guess.
Who would visit the imprisoned or ransom a captive?
Honestly, I could see Dan like going to a jail and doing like a one-man show. I could like, show for, like the prisoners. I could see that. Like,
Alright.
he's wearing like a tan suit while he does it. Like,
To visit the sick. These are too nice for us. Like, we're not
Jack.
nice people.
is your mom a nurse or am I imagining that?
No, she's a nurse. She's a hospice nurse.
Okay. I mean, that could
Oh.
be Jack then.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That could be.
Okay.
Yeah, Jack visits the sick in following in the footsteps of.
To shelter the homeless. I fear that needs to be Sean because I fear that I'm homeless.
I was gonna say that or Billy because we just like.
Oh no, it would be Billy.
Yeah.
It would be Billy.
I am.
To clothe the naked.
Thank God I'm not this one.
Who's calling naked people?
Eric.
The only thing I was fighting to be feed the hungry because I always cook at the parties.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true, yeah. You do make the word.
Let's fucking.
So wait,
So it's
who's
what?
left?
Sean and
Sean and
You?
Shell.
Yeah.
Chelle, which one do you want to be?
Yeah.
I don't.
Sean's more likely to go to naked people.
Sure, I guess.
I guess I'm giving water to the thirsty. We could do the
Hey, Chelle, I'm
planets.
thirsty.
Yeah, let's
No,
do,
fuck you.
Let's,
Damn.
let's do the planets.
Because I'm not burying your dead.
Yo. Oh, I love planets.
There's 8 planets.
Can I just like?
We'll put
There's 8 planets, Dan.
No, you're wrong.
we'll put Dan's brother in there also.
Pluto was not.
Fine.
A
Do you want to do
planet,
the
George.
liberal
I
arts then?
consider it one.
No, let's do the planets. We'll put Dan's brother.
Pluto is my boy.
What? Dan doesn't have a brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll do the planets. These are like classic. These are legacy guys. These are like we're at home here. We're comfortable. We're just having some fun for the love of the
Get
game,
loose.
you know.
Hey, why's Pluto on there?
Shut up.
It's a planet. I'll fight you for that.
Oh wait, so we have.
I'm Pluto.
That's true.
I want to be Pluto.
Let's take
I want.
Okay, yeah. So let's start. I was gonna say yeah. So okay, we can start.
Let me make
down
this a
up.
list.
So Shell's Pluto, George's Neptune. That's actually really. George does. Neptune's
The big ass blue
I
one.
was gonna say yeah, that's the blue one. Okay, yeah.
That's
Even though like
cold.
half of them are
It's like
blue,
all
but, like,
frozen.
but like even though half of them are blue, it's like the blue one.
That's
It's-
the very yeah.
yeah.
I think Dan's Uranus because just like that planet, Dan also spins on his side.
What? You know?
What am I, rotisserie chicken?
Wait, did we come up? Wait, Eric, do you have one yet? No.
No, but I think
Jupiter.
I think
You
everyone knows what planet they're gonna pick for me.
You're the gas giant.
But also, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
That's true. That's facts. That's like his wrestler name, the Gas Giants.
You were both gluttony and a gas giant.
And the mausoleum.
I have a comment for later. I have a comment for
Mausoleum
off
shaped like this.
Oh, okay. So, for, like, you mean off the air? Okay.
relating to Jupiter and Eric.
What?
And the big red eye.
Okay. Okay. I can't think of anything that can't be said on it. Well, I guess. Okay.
But I'm just. Do you know what
George, you already
I
got
think
censored
so.
once this episode. You might as well swing for the fences now.
No, I don't need to.
Wait, who is Dan?
Dan's Uranus. He also spins.
I mean, Dan's brother does wear a lot of rings, so we could make him Saturn. Or...
Dan's brother.
Yeah, okay, that works. And then, so who's left? You have me, and then,
I don't know.
Jack can be Mercury.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty small. Nah, Mercury. I'm close to the sun.
He's Mercury.
He burning.
Oh god, you're very passionate about being Mercury.
Dean.
Who's Oh,
There we go.
Alright, okay.
You know what?
These are Dan's other brother.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say we can make Matthew McConaughey Earth instead if we want to.
Why is Matthew McConaughey on the list?
That works, yeah. All right.
Billy, you're not on.
No, this works. This is fine. This is.
we have Dan's other brother because he has two brothers apparently.
Or no, I'm the Death Star. You gotta put that in on the outside.
Billy's the son.
Yes, yeah, actually, yeah, I'm the son. Even though that isn't a.
It's a celestial body. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
In this list, I think it counts.
Celestial body.
Dude, that's literally me, dude. That is what I look like when I'm driving home from work. That's what I look like in the.
What, the triangle?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the face that I'm making when I drive home from work.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so these are all my different moods that I go throughout the day.
Give up.
That was beautiful.
Jack, do you want this battery?
Yeah. Oh.
This has been fun, guys.
Guys, I was just about to say, I think this has been another fantastic episode of Salesmen After Hours. I think we've made a lot of ground today. We've covered a lot of bases we haven't before. I think there's still growth to be had, but I think this was a changing experience for all of us.
All right, next week, dress up as your planet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I kill myself for that?
You guys are gonna have some problems with mine.
No, dress up like as Pluto from Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wait, before we leave, I need to ask that.
Anything to plug or
Um,
do anything?
Our Spotify Coffee and Credits is our new show.
That's true.
Where me, Billy, and Sean talk about movies
Our
and
website, which
media.
hopefully should be updated with those new portraits, hopefully soon.
By like Monday, maybe. I don't know.
Whatever, Jack.
I update the website, but I don't like updating it sometimes. I have a question for the camera.
OMG. Camera question.
Maybe for the audience, but for the camera, because I need to get up. No one look at me. No one look at me yet. Ugh. Guys. I need to ask, this is a cry for help. Who knows how to fix this? My elbows.
Oh!
Oh!
That shit looks like Keith.
Can someone... No, that hasn't helped. I'm in pain and someone needs to help me. It's not normal. I would rather not have elbows.
Do it like
Metal
do whatever
rods
you do,
instead
like
of
the
elbows.
bend, and then like walk into like a wall or something, like on like the bend, and it'll like hit it back into place.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he might be right. I'll try that. I'll let you guys know what happens.
Or you could like because you know how they'll do the thing where like when kids have like a loose tooth, they'll like, put it on the door and then do the thing.
Oh!
Do that with like your arm.
Oh my god.
And the episode.
This has been after hours.
This has been
guys.
we'll keep you guys updated on whatever happens there on that front. This has been another wonderful episode of Salesmen After Hours. We as a whole would like to thank all of you for tuning in.
Salesman Pod on
Yes,
Spotify.
Salesmen Pod on most socials. If
Wherever you listen to
Yeah,
podcasts.
wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you watch videos, whatever, wherever you go on social media, we're there. We're on every platform. You'll find us somewhere.
We have so much content for you to
Yes,
consume.
yeah. We made a 19-hour video of.
What?
No, we didn't.
24-hour
We didn't do that one yet. We're still. Don't forget you heard that.
Don't forget to watch the 48-hour long stream.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
There's no stream, guys.
But if you get us to more subscribers, we'll have and be able to stream. And then we could do something like the Raccoon Saloon, where we just set up a camera while we exist, and you can just like be a freak and watch it.
That's sick as
I just choked on my own breath.
Vote on your phones below if you'd like to watch us at all times. Yeah, I think that's about it. We'll see you guys next week. Yeah.
Bye. Oh, my voice cracked. Bye.